messages. Yes, 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 it's Scorpio Moon. Ah, okay, let's go for a little stroll together. Bam, bam. Welcome to Codes of Harmony. If you don't know me, hi, welcome on in. This is going to be a collective, general message. Only take what you actually want. These are messages about the current Scorpio moon. Also just talking a little bit about Scorpio energy, the watery wild powers of what this moon can be and is. And yeah, if you're a water sign, these messages may be particularly meaningful for you. Of course, you may be connected to a water sign or just feeling the water, the wild waters of this Scorpio moon. Okay, let me show you some of this gorgeous nature. Right, so Scorpion energy. As I said, these are channeled messages, so please only take what you actually want. Only take what resonates, what feels true in your soul. So this morning I've been channeling Joni Mitchell, Big Yellow Taxi, which is a song about timelines, a song about potential regret, a song about looking back on things, understanding things anew. And of course the main chorus is, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you've got till it's gone. You pave paradise, put up a parking lot. Shoo, ba, 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 ba. So Scorpion energy, I will say from the get-go that I do have a rather important placement of Scorpio, particularly for this moon, as I am a Scorpio moon. Ooh. Meaning that I understand this energy, this frequency very, very well. Imagine if I just stopped right now and I said, I'm refusing to talk until there's a decent amount of people in the room. Imagine if I did that. Hey? Oh, bam! Look at that! Abracadabra. Okay, so being Scorpio or having Scorpio in your chart means that you understand death. Okay? You want the face? I know you want the face, right? You all want the face, let's be honest. Ooh, Scorpio moon. Being a Scorpio or having Scorpio in your chart, particularly one of your big three, right? Your rising, your moon, or your sun sign means you know death. Death is a friend of yours. Death is an old friend of yours. So this is like not just death and rebirth. This is actually a time where all of your past lives are available to you on this full moon. Ooh, just one moment. Un momento. Look at some trees, why don't you? Oh! Bam! Bam! It's a Scorpio moon. Bam, bitches! Scorpio moon! Yeah, so obviously I'm extra lit because it is my moon in my moon sign. Oh no, did you run away? Oh no. You know death. Death knows you. If there are other people on the other side that want to talk to you, they're going to talk to you in this full moon. All of your past lives, if you believe in that kind of thing, all the energy of timelines that you have had in the past, they are all available to you in this time. I just heard a rerun. You may be watching some old movies. You may be watching or connecting into different types of media that have meant a lot to you at different points in your incarnation. Whether you believe in this incarnation I'm speaking of or another. Scorpions, don't fuck with Scorpios. Like, don't disrespect a Scorpio. And particularly, it's interesting, I sometimes see Scorpio as like a hidden placement because it takes somebody who is very, very, very like onto it, very spiritually advanced, very, I guess, in touch with their own Scorpio frequency, with their own dark side, with their own Lilith, with their own shadow emperor, shadow empress energy, with the dark, the good in the shadow that we can use and work with to, I don't know, fight battles, slay demons, win court cases against bigots, whatever you're into, whatever's going on in your incarnation. And please remember, this is a general. It will mean something different for everyone, and it will resonate differently for everyone. Please remember that. So Scorpios don't like being told what to do. We really don't like it. We don't take to it well. And particularly if we have a combination of fire in our chart as well. And Scorpios are very, very, very deeply intuitive, right? Incredibly intuitive. We are basically constantly in touch with the other side, constantly in touch with other realms, other dimensions. And this is even more so if you are a light worker, if you're a healer, if you're somebody that has chosen to do or create something that's meant to wake up the collective, that's meant to help change happen, that's meant to change and evolve things. This Scorpio full moon, it's got so much Lilith, right? Like heavy, heavy Lilith energy, deep, deep Lilith energy in this particular Scorpio moon. And I'm hearing that there will be a reckoning. And this reckoning does not come through the 3D. This reckoning comes through the dead, is what I'm hearing. So trigger warning if you don't like death. If you're watching this video and you are either a Scorpio or you are connected to a Scorpio, or you're just really like feeling the energy and frequency of this particular moon, know that death is on your side. Is what I'm hearing. Basically that either your ancestors or somebody who loves you very much who's on the other side is basically going to be settling the karmic debts, is what I'm hearing. Is going to be settling the books, right? I just heard cooking the books, whatever that means. This may be about your workplace. This may be about your relationships. I'm hearing that somebody has been making money in a deeply unethical way. I'm also hearing that somebody cannot sleep. They're being kept up by one of your ancestors, being kept awake all night long, stressing and stressing about what they have done. Again, this may be in a last incarnation, in another incarnation, or in this one. And it's gently raining here. Pay attention to your dreams. Make sure that you dream journal. And remember that the symbols that come to you in your dreams may be connected to other places, other people, other timelines, and other lives that you have had. I don't know who this message is for, but if you are on one side of the coin, let's just say, and you are being haunted by somebody's ancestors, this is a beautiful opportunity for you to be part of the settling of the karmic debt, is what I'm hearing. If this is about love, if this is about romance, if this is about betrayal of a deep friendship, of an important person, place, or situation in your life, you have a wonderful opportunity to settle that karmic debt, is what I'm hearing. And all of this is being assisted by death, by Lilith, by Hecate. Okay. I just heard Mother Teresa. That could mean something different for each of you. There's something very cleansing about the water of this moon, is what I'm hearing. And if you're a water sign and there is somebody that has wronged you, there is going to be some kind of great washing, great cleansing, great transmuting. It's very much like a high quality ceremonial aspect. So some of you may be having a ceremony tonight. Some of you may be holding some kind of remembrance is what I just heard. Some of you may be holding some kind of service, some kind of vigil. Others of you are going to be visited by somebody on the other side who loves you very much. Or if you're one who's been naughty, you may be visited by an ancestor or somebody who has passed into the other side who is backing up the person, place, energy that you have done wrong by. I don't know if this is a slightly dark message for some people, but it is a Scorpio moon, so you have been warned, is what I keep hearing. Such beautiful water. The water, feel the water inside of you, literally as well as physically and literally, as well as emotionally, spiritually. Feel the depths of your deepest emotions, is what I'm hearing. I also keep hearing, I'll meet you at the gates. And I have been told in one of my recent meditations that this means something spiritually to Christians or like churchgoers that I may not be aware of, or something that I haven't learnt yet in this incarnation. Tonight, it's important that you light a candle for your loved ones, that you put out a spirit plate for, particularly if you're enjoying some kind of meal, put out a spirit plate for your ancestors. And it's a very like cleansing, purifying, emotional purging that's taking place. I, as a shaman, someone with shamanic, and again, that is just a word. There are many different words for who and what I am purging for the entire collective. You're welcome. I'm also doing lots of heart healing for the entire collective. You're welcome. I am patiently holding temperance with my scorpionic magic in order to allow those who I chose to offer peace to rather than war. This is just a beautiful opening, a portal of time that is connected to the underworld, which of course means, as it always does when something like this happens, when there is a frequency like this in the collective, it means that some people may pass. If you know somebody who is sick, elderly, catching a plane or a train, or like somebody who you're concerned about in terms of their safety, their well-being, make sure that you check in on them, give them a bit of love. And of course, if somebody looks like they're going to leave this realm soon, make sure you say goodbye to them, as there is such a clear opening and portal into the underworld. Normally, I would visualize and see this portal as being very fiery, or even very like I'm seeing so many images being very much the earth shattering and opening, but this is like watery. There is a water portal that has been opened, and they're showing it to me like, you know, the like, not a sinkhole, it's like that thing that happens in the ocean sometimes where there's like a vortex, like a spiraling vortex. There's one of those that is opened up via emotional, psychological, spiritual depths that are connected to death, connected to you knowing that you will die, that everyone you know and love in this incarnation has or will die, knowing that there is a huge death taking place within the entire collective, and that you are an integral part of it, and every choice that you make from here on out will determine where you lay. Remember, these are channeled messages. They will not resonate with everybody. This is Codes of Harmony. Thank you for being here. Thank you for seeking harmony both within and without. Thank you for everything that you are, from the dark to the light, the good to the bad. For you teach people how to be stronger, how to either come closer to you or stay further away from you, and know that right now, Death and Lilith have your back. Yeah? And I just heard Kali fire as well. There's so much Kali fire. Okay, so now they're showing me Kali waiting at the bottom of the spiraling water vortex that is opening into the third gates of the underworld, is what I'm hearing. Wow. Ooh, nothing like some Scorpio energy. I also wanted to share the fact that, like, ooh, excuse me, just purging for the entire collective. You're welcome. Scorpio energy is by nature gothic. So there is like a very, you know, like, there's an element of me that is, or has always been perceived and registered as like mystical, mythical, mysterious, and a little bit gothic, a little bit spooky, if you will. So don't be shy to be your spooky self tonight. Over the next week, like this, yeah, I'm hearing that this vortex, this water vortex that is being guarded by Kali at the bottom and by mermaids with very sharp teeth at the top is what I'm hearing. Wowza, what a message. 16:16 on the tick over clock. Now that's got to mean something, right? Also, if you have access to honey mead, you can drink it tonight. Yeah, drink it tonight as you gaze at the sky, whether it is stars, clouds, or moon that you can see. And don't forget, the moon is full of mystery, but that can always show you the deepest, darkest, most beautiful, profound mysteries within you. So much love from Codes of Harmony. Mwah! Ooh. Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Moon, can you feel it? 'Cause she's gonna be here soon. Ooh.